cohort, we are back here tonight. Going to be diving in with something a little different, due mostly to, badly timed DCS update and my first day back at the day job doing the thing and everything else. So, going to be playing a couple of classic games. First one we got up here tonight is going to be one called Shadowgate. We'll be playing the, I think it's 2014 was when the remake came out. Originally, this one came out in the late 80s. There were ports out for the Atari ST. There were parts out for the NES. There were ports all over the place for that game. So, very old classic. Very frustrating classic to a much younger me. Excuse me. I hated playing that game. I hated playing it a lot. But it was recommended by somebody else who out here views the classic game stream. So, we're going to play it. We'll see how far we get with it and see where it goes. The second game that I got coming up here for tonight is Ultima 7 The Black Gate, which is probably one of the best iterations of the game in that franchise. So let's go ahead and get rolling on that. We will get things started up here so that you can see it. Go ahead and get the game started. We'll flip the stream over so you can see what's going on. Start with Shadowgate. Could play this one on like a classic sort of mode there for it, but we're just going to go ahead and go with the remake, see what that one's like. Like that Shadowgate universe. Funny idea.
A hero's journey? A great quest? Certainly it shall be these things. But for you, young Jer Cuthega, soldier of Windermere, could it not be so much more? In dreams, I have come to you, beseeching, entreating. Ride south, boy. Take naught but a dirk, a torch, courage. Ride south from Rivelin, around the southern arm.
Thank you for the reset there, Ihor.
Wood, past Myrithsath, beyond the citadel of Murlak Tor, and the spires of Gimdane, and the darkness
Hello, Venusaur. Welcome back.
Tarkith's Pass. There you shall find my stone in wait. Under the shade of the mountain range, none have entered, either on foot, on mount, on wing. Gatekeeper, the oldest of spires, it harbors that which has been spoken of in whispers and ascribed to legend. Shadowgate, the living castle. But all is not as it should be.
Glad to hear
One
it,
of
Zero.
our own is now our great bane. A blight.
Doing a little bit of classic
upon us.
games here tonight. His
He has
DCS had an
brought the
update earlier
ancient
today, and
blow,
all the timing
and
of
it
getting
now
home from work
lies
and everything
fallow.
else.
It is there
Could not
that
get
you
it in
will
time.
find me, Blackmere of the Circle of 12. It is there that you will find this great quest. It is there that you will find yourself.
Yeah, well, we're just going to go ahead and blow right past the tutorial sort of phase. But here we are, standing here at the very beginning of Shadowgate. The thing that always frustrated me so much with this game was continuously running out of torches. I think we're going to go ahead and pick up the skull here. About time, boy. I have no idea how long I've been there. You can call me Yorick. Alas, I knew him well. I have no recollection of how I got here, but I know plenty about the castle. If you need help in the quest of yours, Speak to me again, I'll give you a hint. Good stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and take the key. We'll use the key on the door. The classic interface.
Latmir was a fool to send a child to do that which even the vaunted Circle of 12 could not. Contain my growing power. Come if you wish. It makes little difference. Seal your fate within this living castle of the dead.
Okay, so the old school classic interface is a lot more simplistic than this one is, so this is really kind of a nice touch. We'll take these torches and oh, cool, we got ourselves a key. Let's go ahead and use the key on this door. This is a lot nicer of an old school interface. Almost wonder what the classic one would have looked like if it was closer to the original iterations of this game. Oops. Damp, musty breeze wafts out from behind the altar set in a stone alcove. A long hallway continues further into the mountain. Let's open the book up. And we learned ourselves a spell. This much I remember from the beginning of the classic game. Invocon. Mind's eye, you've seen a glyph glowing with power. Quickly write down the strange marking in your spellbook. I've learned a spell. Woohoo! Take these torches because I don't want to be found out in the dark. That's a way to get eaten by a grue. Among other very nasty critters. Fandrill's missive is of most importance. We must coordinate our efforts. Seek my obelisk in the alkalite down below the sewers. I fear the worst is upon us. Welcome back from the outbreak, folks. I'm going to have plans in motion that may yet avert disaster. It's signed with the name Lacamere. This kind of looks like a little doorway here. Okay. Where's the secret passages abounding in this game? I don't want to go in there yet, though, I don't think, so let's go ahead and out this other side here. Did I take the torches in that last room? I'll go back. Oh, right, the back arrow. I did take the torches with me. Starting to left, work our way around. Keep thinking about those flaming eyes. I mean, what exactly are we dealing with here? The animated skull asks. Okay, let's go ahead and take the torches. Take that scroll too. Scan the scroll. One particular word almost seems to jump out in your mind's eye. Agap. See a glyph going power. Quickly write it down in your book. Learn a new spell. Oh boy. I'm gonna take the mallet. Oops. I'm gonna click too far off the damn frame. Looking for the way out. Dragon notices you. Out we get. And back to the small hall. Just kind of work our way around the horn here. Okay. Can't actually take any of those torches. Oh, cool. Just got wailed on by a banshee. Yeah, it really did. Okay, so, bad things. But there's a mummy in there. And, I'm not about that kind of life, so be on fire. Now we can loot, rather. What we got in here? Be on fire. Okay. Little witch mask, that's cool. This mirror leads to the furnace, the castle beyond. Mirror requires power to activate and teleports places strewn in the castle demesne. Alright. Ooh, got ourselves a bag. What's in the bag? Scroll in 2 gears. No, scroll in 2 gears. Alright, so we need to go back to the alcove for now. Haha! Lucky us, we didn't get killed. Go ahead and take that. Hello, Chief. Okay, yeah, the bridge looks very safe. Extremely safe. Hook's gonna be useful. So far so good there, but, you know, also tired. It's been a busy day getting back to work the first day. Okay. That looks a little unsafe, so I think we're gonna go over here to the left. A relevant fact about this one is, this was like one that was an early point-and-click adventure type game that inspired all kinds of other games that followed it. A lot of Sierra games followed suit with this one because there are so many ways to get yourself killed in this one. Up to and including things like your torches gutter out. Or, you know, you didn't react fast enough to deal with the Banshee problem, or you didn't do anything about getting shot, that kind of deal. This is the first remake that I've seen for it in a while, but it does kind of follow along the same principle of it'll let you do practically whatever. It's just, you know, there's other things moving in the background too that occasionally will let themselves be known. Okay, cool. Didn't have to go hunt for a key somewhere. There's also nothing in the way of instructions in terms of where to go and what to do. It's like, all right, cool, you're in this castle. You gotta go try and find this wizard that's in it. Good luck. Okay, got ourselves another spell. Through here. Stone damp smell of cups and green foliage. As if a mirage, farsight, shiver, and power emanates from the standing stone obelisk. Okay. Is it this spell? Yeah. Use Invocon on the obelisk. Ghost of figure of an old man cloaked in a shimmering veil.
You have done
cool.
well, simple soldier.
Cutscene.
Now, listen if you have ears, since the shadows grow long.
Listen if you have ears.
And time fleet. Some 40 years past, an evil, the likes the world has not beheld, escaped its prison. Talimar, the Black, he of whom I have already spoken. This warlock lord brought forth his dark magics and conjurations, and unleashed his foul vassals, desecrating these sacred halls. Talimar has laid waste to the combined power of man. And what of the Circle of 12, the great wizards? They are no more. I am the last. Pity
Well, that's not very
boy.
helpful.
We were resolute in our judgment, but erred greatly.
Sure,
Could
I
have
heard
been
if you
better
want.
to put our brother to death. But
This is not one that I have
mercy
managed to play all the
and
way through
folly prevailed.
with any kind of success.
I know not Talimar's full plans, but have discovered enough to fill my heart with fear. And yet, hope remains, and it stands or falters with you. Fare thee well.
Earn the Wizard's Friend achievement. Alright, cool. Take the silver orb. 5 to find, 3 or 1. 1 gives access to the Bladed Sun. The silver orb to banish below, the Staff of Aegis vanquish foe. Joining the 2, the Golden Thorn, the last to invoke the Platinum Horn. Okay. That sounds important. We're going to take that with us. Alright, I am going to take a minute and give the game a quick save. We're going to go ahead and turn it on to full retro mode. Wow. adorable, but I think we're going to go ahead and go back to the better resolution settings there. Okay. Just a moment here. Just had some toner arrive, and I want to make sure somebody grabs that from the door before it gets too warm. All right. So let's go back to the cellar. So there's that ice orb that's out there. Well, that's not where I wanted to go. It's this one. Use that. There we go. Taking the silver ore from the satchel, advancing the ice elemental, barely hold on as the power. Then the orb latches onto the singularity and pulls it inside. A frosted pattern immediately encases the orb. Remember, keep an eye on these torches. My eyesight is bad enough as it is. Thanks, Yorick. Yeah, that is sad. I think you would have liked to have seen where Sierra and other gamers and companies and things have taken them. Now, there's another one that I almost started here tonight, too, which is another one that I haven't played ever. But it's the second game in the Conquest series of Sierra adventure games. The first one was Conquest of Camelot. And this one was Conquest of the Longbow, which is a Robin Hood adventure. Alright. Let's use orb on the water. Take our key. They're cool. We got another little elemental. Well, we know our fancy bucket will work for that, so let's just go ahead and grab him. So you remove the silver orb and hover that in front of you. The power from the artifact immediately pulls the entity inside. Beads of water form on the surface of the orb. No, I can't just immediately click on it and just travel there. Okay, well, this. We can go through it. Oh, alright. We ended up in the same room anyway. Got it. You jump and manage to find a hole and handhold in the hatchway. After a frantic moment or two, you pull yourself through. Room kind of reminds you of the Elven Funhouse up to King Otto's Fair. You remember talking to your sister, hoping to lose her in a reflective maze. Torches go in the bag. Okay, I get it. The brightness of the light on the torch indicates how far down it is burned. That's a good sign, because before in the other game, it would just tell you that it flickered. And if you missed that for whatever reason, you could find yourself in the dark very quickly. So if this is your hero's journey, what does that make me? A mentor or merely a boon companion? Well, Yorick, we knew you well. After a fashion. Better be sure you want my advice, because be giving me hints next. Well, it's good to know. Yorick. Oh, we got this key. Let's use the key on the door. Wave of feet slams into you, making your eyes water. Oh, okay. That's sounds unsafe. Sir, it's fine. It's not fine. This is very unfine. But, you know, we've also got a portable fire extinguisher with us here, so... Okay. Well, we got a couple gears. Let's use a gear. A little spot like right here for it. Introns, I think, is the spell. A little lukewarm. It's almost like crawling inside of a tauntaun. Alright, well, once the scroll is faded, one part stands out. At the end, the evil shall be thrice defeated and thrice returned. First shall rise a warder to bar the gates from opening. The second one shall rise one of the carefree travel path of luck. The last shall raise a raven to remake what was undone. 4 vertical lines of varying height. It's not the loss, is it? Put that in the bag. Well, we got another fancy obelisk here, so let's go ahead and invoke on it. Let's roll back. We cast a spell. Hey, it's our buddy Lacamere again.
Listen
Did
carefully
you fix
to
my banshee
words,
problem?
boy. There were many who followed the path of the One. Worthy were they, and I counted them as brothers and sisters. Now only I remain, he who is called Timeless. I have fought the good fight, sending many of Talimar's horde back to the depths that spawned them. And though my power is beyond that of mortal man, it is not without limit. But why do I appear before you thus? Am I a ghost? No. Surely I am more than that. This is naught but a projection. As my living being has sought shelter within my tower, it is here I continue my studies to aid you in what ways I can. I grow weary, but know this. I have glimpsed a vast power at the foundation of this castle. This power the Warlock Lord covets above all else. But he fears as well. A hero from the line of the ancients. Or so says Gabriel the Bard.
Well, you should always trust your
Gird
local
yourself
bards.
against what is to come, simple soldier. And forsake me not. Follow the ways of the circle. Stray not from its path.
Okay, with a glance at stone dais, you mount the steps, quickly climb the stairs, whatever lay beyond. Not unlike the image of your dreams, the entrance to the inner keep of the castle Shadowgate stands before you, set with a heavy wooden stone bridge. Well, we have some convenient rope next to this well, but if we're going to hook onto that at all... Okay. The hook. This one. Okay. Jump down a muddy moat. Before using the hanging rope, pull yourself up to the window above. This room is dry as a bone and apparently has a mechanism to raise and lower the drawbridge. Hum of power travels along the machinery. Alright. Another scroll. I'm afraid I'm able to secure my demesnes here in the Gatekeeper Mountains, guarding the northern passage. Look for my signal pyre, more comfortable in the north. I regret that I must bring my most formidable pet with me, since only I can control it. Name Untalam is signed in a flourish at the bottom of the page. The Shadow Wizard Money. They love casting spells. Alright, and... something big just moved. I hope that's a good thing. Sure it is. Alright. Can now enter the keep. Taking a deep breath, you saunter across the drawbridge and into the inner castle. Enter the grand hallway, a goblin jumps from the shadows, surprising you with the war cry. While you backpedal, the beast tightens up its grip on the weapon. There we go. Luckily we had a mean right hook. Well, you know, while he's down. Gotta deliver that there cup to Gracie. Coup de grace the goblin. There you go, problem solved. You go in the bag, you go in the bag, go in the bag, and you go in the bag, because I like light. Light's pretty cool. Alright. Going well so far. See what's next on our checklist here. The door on the left, go. Left to right's usually a good way of going through these rooms. Until it isn't. I don't want to eat the bottle, that's dumb. Use the bottle on thyself. Up in the bottle and down the viscous liquid. Body's immediately racked by a series of violent tremors, but after a moment the episode passes. When your head clears, you realize that you're feeling much better, as if a dark pall has left your body. You toss aside the bottle once you realize you've been cured. Yay, we're no longer going to die from Wail of the Banshee. Got a lock on it. It's got a gap on it. Okay. Use it on this one. No, the social combat is still there. That's always there. That never goes away. I'm just not dying from having, been caught up in social combat with a Banshee. Until the next time it screams. Get in the orb. There we go. Successfully pulled him inside. Orb radiates a lot of heat. I would say cool, but that's the wrong answer here. Okay, we need to go back Grand Hallway. No, another one of these damn things. At least, Yorick isn't going to talk to us about it, perhaps. Vandro discovered a great weakness in our defenses. Since all I was his mark, simply a matter of separating our heads on our shoulders. When our remains can be used in a hidden approach, and wards will be engaged, allowing those with the knowledge to travel in the castle unopposed. One merely has to be within our walls for this to work. Signed with 3 squiggly lines. What fun. Very violent and intense battle. still doing okay for now. Cool. The bow here. Don't mind if I do. Scroll and a key. 2 scrolls and a key. Follow the path the ancients have hidden. Find a way beyond the wall of wisdom. One must follow the path that Ulau'ra has trod. Secret leads to what they've studied. Okay. Better not be a Linux advertisement. And a new spell, Fulmeris. Very, very fiery, I'm sure. And we got another one of these Invocon obelisks, so let's go ahead and cast a spell on it. Here's our boy again. See what he has to say.
In arrogance and pride, we thought we could prevent Talimar from turning to darkness. We have surely paid for these sins. But this matters not, simple soldier. What is done is done. Time is fleet, so bend an ear to my voice. Hope lies within your breast. I say it again. Talimar the Black fears it. Even as he searches for a way to rip it from you. Even as he binds the dwarves to his madness, driving them deeper into the catacombs. And he will not stop until he rips every stone from the castle's foundation. For Talimar believes that a great beast slumbers far below. Mayhap this
The
is
Balrog
good,
of Mordor.
for I have uncovered much, yet no
Excuse me.
Of this, however, I am certain. The Warlock Lord knows not of your heritage.
Man, I don't
This
even know my own heritage
is
here.
our great advantage, our great hope. Seek the terrible skull door of Tor Drakan. What lies beyond its threshold is unknown, even to me. A great behemoth, an ancient evil, a source of power. Be wary, boy. Heed my words. Do what I cannot. Go where I cannot. Learn the secrets of what Talimar seeks. Trust in what you find.
Okay. Up we go. Excuse me. Don't mind me in the middle of the cutscene. I tried breathing tea, and lacking gills, that's less than helpful. Stargazing paraphernalia. We got ourselves a telescope. Unheard of alignment. The unnamed hero, the hourglass depicting endless time, the broken sword of betrayal. But a figure of Thanos, the life stealer. All these constellations are out of season and position, yet here they are chasing across the night skies. Unbelievable. Can only portend a time of terrible danger and upheaval. Alright. Well, let's take a look. And if we look out here, we can see Pluto's still a planet. Door is locked. I like the description of throwing the key away. The only thing I can figure is that you just take the key out of the lock, stare at it for a moment, and then just carelessly throw it over the shoulder. Just letting it, jingle and rattle down the hallway behind you. Go. Looking for torches in all the run places. Near the strong room, the woman lounging in front of you begins to speak. I do not know what he sees in you. I am not impressed. You may allow me to introduce myself. I am Malor Kahu, Chief Lieutenant of the Drakahan, okay?
You wonder what would bring me to this wretched keep. Surely nothing less than the summoning of a great lord. Nearly a score of years removed, Talamar the Black beckoned me, and I answered him gladly. The forces of Drakahan were mine to command. We fell upon these wizards like rabid wolves. Their powers, their elemental pets, they were nothing to one such as he. Now all have fallen or fled, all but one. For he is timeless. The coward has barricaded himself within his tower. An ancient artifact within his grasp. But we will have him still. Or if my goblins do not pull him from his hole, when my lord returns, the wizard's head shall lie at his feet.
How long have you just been sitting here, lady? Unlike my underlings, I will not underestimate you. She finishes with a low snarl, her body growling, transforming. She is a changeling, a deadly race able to take the form of a monstrous creature. Well, the only thing I can suggest there, lady, is a message for you, sir. Or ma'am. Yeah, I'd be surprised too if I just, got bojangled like that. Loaf of bread looks more than a bit stale. All right. Good Lord. All right. Let's try this. Pleased grunt, you throw away the key. All right, in we go. Grasp hold of the torch and smack yourself in the head with it. Fantastic. Back it goes. Magic afoot in the chamber. Spell. Oh, that room is slowly fading out. Okay. Into the bag, torch. It feels like my torches are burning a whole lot. A lot more. Oh, cool. I like the visuals for this one. Okay. Nightmare's just hanging out. Quite literally. Surrounded by vines. Amidst the tangle of roots and vines lies a small nook housing a desk and various scholarly paraphernalia. 2 scrolls, a key, and a book. Okay. Reading a handwritten note. Timeless one, I have done what you've asked. My travels have taken me to the north, where I found a woman from the family of Ornsal. Her great-grandmother can be traced back to the meeting you speculated a secret relation with the High Ones some 300 years past. This woman has taken the name of Kuthagar. Strong coincidence, or we've found the one you seek. Letter signed with the mark in the shape of letter W. Alright, we've got ourselves a new spell. The book bears a single name, Kuthgar the First. I'm along the page, began reading about halfway down. We struck our bargain. I would conceal the Well of Holding by constructing a huge edifice over it, imbued with magics and living defenses beyond fathoming. Built its junction of all ley lines, the origin, the place of power beyond measure, so that the warder could perform his task. Still do not know who this old being was, nor how he came by its purpose. When did he put it on its path, and what purpose do I fulfill in this drama? Our torch is getting a little low. This coughing fit has about been done. We can press on a little quicker. Golden artifact. All right. Well, goes in the bag. Walking. And we're walking. Command a censure with confidence. Wizardry power travels from your outstretched arms and onto the circle. The dais begins to glow, pulsating with tremors of energy. Yorick pipes up. Why the long face? You always look so dour. I mean, look at me. If there's anyone who should be gloomy, it's me.
Open your mind, young Jer. Fret not. It is I whose name you bear, Cuthaka the First. Behold those whom have gone before, when Gatekeeper was but a hillock, and the living castle no more than a dream. They stood where you now stand, on this holy ground.
Alright, as soon as you step on the platform, a painful vibration runs through your body, freezing you in place. Room comes back into focus. Peace and purpose fills you with energy. You do not feel empowered, or you now feel empowered, like you could do something only a wizard of the circle could accomplish. Well, that's good, right? Surely they can't possibly be bad. Remember, in the very beginning, we had a little divot here. Okay. We're here. Okay, this one, I think. Yeah, West Tower. Go up to the second floor. The darkness is alive. I'm gonna cast Fireball at the darkness. Alright, pull a lustrous metallic artifact from the damage wall. Now we have ourselves a magic platinum horn. That was part of the reading that we heard, or read, when we were dealing with the telescope. Hand in the room glow with a magical light. Pull it from the wall, place it with your satchel. Whispered voices not unlike what you heard when you initiated on the summoning dais fill your head in triumphant chorus. Banquet hall. Keep. It's the mirror room. Yeah. Close your eyes and step into the mirror, expecting the expected collision never happens. Instead, it gives way. Before you experience weightlessness, then you open your eyes and you're somewhere else. Some catastrophic event befell the center. Keep smashing the furniture to bits and opening the walls to the elements. You shudder at the devastation. Sells another rune. 2 more scrolls. Let's go see what they have to say. Another spell, alright. Nonchalantly unroll the parchment. Entrust this chest to you, my friend. My air elemental can provide safe passes over treacherous terrain and has even, on one occasion, flown me over the rickety bridge. But be warned, it needs to be soothed and calm before you can approach it. That's good to know. That certainly looks like an air elemental. Calmed by the aura, the whirlwind quickly shrinks down to a much smaller size. Triumphantly, you realize this must be an air elemental. No kidding. It's a big giant tornado. And it's time to put it in the magic fun box, so into the orb you go. Okay. Ooh, what room is this? We're on the North Tower landing. I go up. One, two, three, fourth floor. Okay. Panorama view of the Gatekeeper Manor, large winged creature, to and fro, even the storm rages in the sky. It shoots in your fingertips, following explosion, multicolored sparks, almost like fireworks. Blast expands into two malevolent, electrically charged oblong shapes. Creature responds with a roar of greeting, flying towards the power parapet. As it nears, you realize the beast is a wyvern. A winged dragon, replete with a riding saddle. You gape in amazement as this creature fans its wings, hovering just off the edge of the tower. It glares at you, letting out a cry of challenge. Would you or someone like you like meat? There we go. Carefully sneak close to the distracted dragon. I'm gonna process that one for a minute. These wyverns aren't dragons. Dragons aren't wyverns. But here apparently they are. Storeroom, music room. To go to the study. Where's the study attached to? The library. Alright, so we need to go back to the grand hallway. Excuse me. So fire pits are in the floor. Into the bag you go. Here's great. All right. Almost all the way to the beginning. Alright. Antechamber. We're getting there. Still got plenty of torches left. I really do think playing this one on easy mode has made the torches a bit more survivable, which is nice. No, this looks perfectly safe. Stone compartment harbors a strange mechanism when comprised of levers, rods, and gears. On the left is the gear combo. Well, since we got plenty of torches, I'm just going to go ahead and light another one. Okay, well, we heard sound of rushing water. We're going to go up to the waterfall. It's off the small hall. Remember, I spent so much time getting punked by a vampire in like the first room. He just appeared and I had nothing for him. Oh yeah, that looks fine. Corpse is dressed in what was once a regal set of robe. Blood stains the collar, perhaps providing a clue what killed the unfortunate soul. There we go. Alright, well, if the air elemental was able to get people across, hopefully we can get across the Bridge of Death. Chiseled from the rock, this claustrophobic chamber is all the earmarks of a crude dwarven craftsmanship. I don't think those words go together, like, ever. Crude and dwarven craftsmanship. Like, I feel like that's I don't know, some kind of misnomer. Alright, so we got 5 stone. Yeah, see, exactly. Mander, you can't see this one, but Mander just turned and gave me a look because he played a dwarf in the last campaign that we had, who was a dwarven craftsman. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, misnomer. Yeah, I get it. Look, we do puns in this household. If you don't like it, you can always look at a 4th edition Player's Handbook. They don't have any gnomes in it. For some reason. I think that's the only time we're ever going to talk about that edition of Dungeons & Dragons on this show, like, ever. Under any other set of circumstances. Anyway, so we got a bunch of tablets here. And I think we had a book or a scroll or something that helped us out here. No, it's not the one. Not the one. Pet air elemental provides safe passage. Follow the path ancients hidden and find the way beyond the wall of wisdom. Must find the path that others trod. In the end, evil shall thrice defeated, thrice return. 5 define, 3 are 1. 1 gives access to Bladed Sun. Silver Orb to banish below, staff vision, vanquish foe. Joining 2, Golden Thorn. Last to invoke the Platinum Horn. Alright, so we got Golden Thorn. Got Platinum Horn. First shall raise a warder to bar the gates from the opening. Second shall raise a carefully traveled path of luck. Oh, just show me all of the other ones. All right. Got it. Pulling on a chain with a jerk. Fills with ethereal light, emanates from stone walls, surge of energy quickly follows in flash. Wooden stave pulsing with strange power appears before you, pulsing there. Well, let me just grab the pulsing stick. Alright, so, oop, clicked on the damn screen again. Alright. So we got the thorn and the staff. Put those two things together. Now we need to go back to the small corridor. Okay. I see now. Up here in this room again, and we'll go back through this portal because that's our shortcut, I think. Yeah, I remember the storage supply closet. Okay, locked door. With a shrug, you toss the key over your shoulder. Hilarious. Panoramic mosaic fills the back of the chamber, depicts a battle in the sky over a series of distinctly colored mountain ranges. Black, white, blue, red. Black, white, blue, red. Right over the page from the entry, the dwarves are proving difficult. I have pushed them day and night, excavating as my lord commands, but I fear they may all perish before we reach our goal. I have commanded Chief Gorka to bring goblins, as I may resort to using those brutes for this work. I'm sure the dwarves will be happy about that. Okay. Scramble down the shaft into the area below. Okay, as you make your way across the cave, scraping sound brings you to standstill. 2 creatures resembling gargoyles. So from the cave openings on either side, I sniff the air in anticipation. Okay, spook them off with some magic. Down the ladder. And through the tunnel. Oh boy, a bubbling tar pit. This looks very OSHA certified. Just all of it. It's fine and all there, Yorick. I would like to pick up said crystals there, though. I mean, the blue ones and the red ones look like they're already in position. But we're missing the black and the white crystals that we saw before. So we just happen to miss them here somewhere. There we go. We missed the crystals in the pack. There's the black and the white crystal. That's what we needed. Bubble, bubble. Up the ladder. Down this next corridor. Thankfully, we've only got the one path to walk for a minute. You know, it's the right door, I think. Here we go. Okay. Was peaked a little bit like so. Hey, we made a bridge. Okay, imbued with ancient symbols, stone skulls stand some 30 hands high. So we measure things in hands. And carved from solid rock, 5 stalagmites arranged to look like fingers appear ready to crush whoever's fool enough to approach the spectacle. Oh, we got another fancy stone, so... Here's our boy. Let's see what else he has to say.
The time is at hand, is it not? If you are wise, you know the way into the chamber beyond. What is there? I cannot know, but perhaps you do. For you are beyond what you were, beyond what I dreamt of. Yes, surely more than a simple soldier. I pray you have come prepared, that you have listened to the words of the prophet.
Okay, we have a silver orb, so we could...
3 are one. One gives access, the bladed sun. The silver orb to banish below. The staff of ages to vanquish the foe. Joining two, the golden thorn. The last to invoke, the platinum horn. The 3 pieces of the staff must be joined to make that which was unmade. But this cannot be done without an empowerment to bind them together. An empowerment not unlike the capturing of elementals. An empowerment that requires a great sacrifice. Now, let us be done with it.
Take my essence into the orb and assemble the staff. Okay. Remember, man, you asked for it. As soon as you just combine the silver orb with the golden thorn and the stave, a wave of power joyfully courses through your body. You've created the legendary Staff of Ages. Okay, so this one, Bladed Sun. Okay, and last to invoke is the Platinum Horn. Alright. Mammoth chamber shakes as you enter, nearly driving to your knees. An awe-inspiring creature, flush and immense power, rises from the glowing pit. Veins of energy arc from the pit, disappearing through the rock walls below and into the foundations of the world beyond. That seems safe.
And so, young Jer, it begins.
At last, like a fool to folly, I led you thus. You brought me to that which I could not easily bring myself. Behold, the behemoth. He who has been here since the foundations of the world were laid. Within him is power immeasurable. Power that even the circle could not foresee. Witness now as I take this power. Witness the rise of Talimar the Black.
Yeah, let's go ahead and deal with the energy here. Excuse me.
No! What have you done, fool? The beast must be destroyed. You have brought desolation upon us. You have brought us to ruin.
No, I mean, you shouldn't have been the bad dude, man.
Ruin? I think not. You have done well, grandson. For the behemoth is neither good nor evil, but simply one who holds fast the fates of this world. Life, death, war, peace, sorrow, joy. These he disperses from the pit in careful measure. He has guarded these fates, and I, in turn, have guarded his power. Until now. This power I pass unto you, and bestow upon your brow a new name. Lord Jer of the Westland. Forsake it not, and wield it well. For in you, the circle shall live on.
Okay, well, that was Shadowrun. I can actually say finally, after like 35 freaking years, that I've gotten through it. Since the first time I remember ever booting it up on an Atari ST. Yeah, it took a walkthrough to get through it. It took somebody else doing most of the legwork for it, and it still took us 2 hours of seeing everything, which was a good adventure. I can see why they give you so many torches, too, just to, let you do your thing. Because even just playing straight through it, we used several. Shadowgate. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I got D6s on the brain. Don't worry about it. Shadowgate. That's what we've been playing. But I've been digging this whole remake kick. Between this, The Bard's Tale, and a handful of other little games, it's been really nice to see. Business stuff. Original NES uses music moves by permission from Kemco. Behold all the playtesters. You know, I get what they're going with this whole arrangement, but putting this down here, really not doing anybody any favors. Feel sorry for everybody in the left-hand column here getting less screen time than everybody else on the page. Okay, I think I see James Bissonette in here somewhere. I really don't. I'm letting the credits play out because these people deserve to have the recognition for what they put together. It's a fun little nostalgia trip.
For 40 years he has reigned. Jer, Lord of the Westland, the seed of prophecy. He who defeated Talamar the Black and kept the fates of the world secure in the behemoth's grip. Or so he thought. For from within the pit, strife had escaped. Unchecked, it moved throughout the Westland and its bordering ally, Kal Torlin. And it was there it sowed discord and discontent. And the eons-old lasting peace between the two nations? Not but a fool's dream. Within Kal Torlin's capital city of Gweninthel, the change is evident. The vast port city has slowly shuttered its doors. Its great docks no longer host to the tall sails of ships from faraway lands. Its bustling streets, once replete with merchants and wayfarers, now empty. Well, nearly so. For it is here we find a small fenling, moving in plain sight as they often do. Like Lord Jer, he goes by many names, albeit all of his own choosing. Although, if you were unfortunate enough to brush against him, you might give him another. Thief. And so, in a dark Gweninthel, the next tale begins. Not before a fabled door within the Gatekeeper Mountains, nor within the depths where prophecy was fulfilled and evil overcome, nor in a great hall where honors are given and received. Rather, it begins here in the capital city, when a fenling is apprehended and delivered to the dungeons. The misunderstood pilferer, Del Cottonwood.
Oh, fantastic. We got an advert, too. Great stuff. Well, we might have to pick up the next one there just to play through it and have some fun with it. But this has been a good push for this one. We are coming up on about 2 hours, 10 minutes into the stream. So I'm going to take a very short break, 5 or 10 minutes here, stretch my legs, grab myself a snack, and then we will be back for Ultima 7, the Black Gate, which will be what we're picking up with here next. That's going to be next on our classic games here for tonight. I am running 2 classic game streams instead of the usual DCS and everything else. So you'll be able to see another DOS-based grand adventure stretching all the way back to the childhood. So, it should be a good time. Alright, folks. As always ask for consent, try to communicate as best you can, and try to, with your partners, and try to be genuinely decent human beings. And I will catch up with you here in about 10 minutes as we get started for Ultima 7. Thanks for watching, folks. We will see you very soon.